This is Sports Drive.
Welcome into Sports Drive. I'm your host, Preston Moore. We've got a great show lined up for you today, talking a lot of things high school basketball. Obviously, the boys' state tournament getting started down in San Antonio today, and the girls' state tournament just ending just a couple days ago. Unfortunately, none of our Panhandle teams were able to take home a girls' state title, but Wellington, Valley, and Canyon fought very hard. Two teams making it to their state championship, and both of them in very winnable games, very competitive games. Great seasons from all three of those teams. We'll hear from them a little bit later. We'll also talk a little bit of WT softball. The Lady Buffs are on a roll, have gotten off to an incredible 20-1 start to the season, almost just as credible as last year's start to their season. They've been really, really great. But before we get into any of that stuff, we got to check in with our very own KJ Doyle, currently on the road down to San Antonio. KJ, how are you doing? How's the drive? Now, I want to clarify for our viewers, you're not driving right now. We know that. Our very own Mike Roden's driving, but how's everything going for you?
Yeah, Mike's over here driving, just dealing with the San Antonio traffic, having a great time. He's enjoying it. But yeah, no, we're down here in San Antonio, just a few minutes now from the Alamo Dome. We're gonna get set up. And, it's been a long journey so far, but luckily Mike's kept me company along the way, so it hasn't felt too bad. But settle in the hotel and make sure we get ready, and I get ready to go on the news in just a couple hours here. So make sure I will just give people another quick sneak in the back. You see maybe something behind me, something I might be wearing for one of the teams down here in San Antonio. But no, we've had a good drive, and we're just ready to get out of the car.
Yeah, viewers of this show are no stranger to that yellow jacket you got back there, or gold jacket you've got back there, sorry. And if there's ever a day to wear it, it's today. How do you feel about the Sandys going into tonight's matchup, 8:30 p.m.? Game will be live broadcast, audio broadcast on tpsnsports.com. But KJ, you'll be down there covering it. How do you feel about the Sandys right now going into the game?
I feel good about the Sandys' chances. I feel better kind of as the week's gone along and kind of looking more into it. We talked a lot about the players down low that Livingston has and that they're going to have to deal with, of course, being the number one team in the state. But, Amarillo High, they have some good athletes, too, some great size down there. Braden Haas and Creed Barnes, I think they're going to probably be the ones that draw those matchups. I think they'll have a solid game plan for it. And we're going to talk more about that on the news at 6 tonight and hear from Coach Pillion and Braden Austin as far as what they expect out of their matchup tonight. But I think that, looking more into it, the Sandys, they have a great chance. And really, to me, what it's going to come down to is just how well they defend and how well they shoot. And that, that's been kind of the staple of the Sandys. Really, under Coach Pillion is good shooting, good defense, and they're going to have to be at their best on both of those qualities tonight just to take down one of the best teams in the state. If they can, make, I don't know, Colin, they might have to take down the one team in the state. You might have to make around 55% of your outside shots. Going to have to be tough. You're going to have to fill it up from outside. So they can have a lot of shooting. I think that could really, really swing things in their favor. And as far as the jacket goes, you said the occasion for it. If there's any time to wear it, it's now. We were talking about it a few weeks ago when I first took the picture of it, and I remember you even said, maybe if the Sandys went to state, it would make some sense to make the purchase. And so sure enough, I made the deal, and it worked out that way. So it will, like I said, people got the taste of it on Sports Drive earlier this week, but it makes its official news debut tonight. And I know you might want to comment on it, though.
Hey, no, I'm excited. I like it. I think it's great. And that's why I told you. I said, it's a stretch. It's bold. It's out there. But if the Sandys make the state tournament, that's a great time to wear it. And I think that it'll look good. I think it'll look good on air. And I know that the Sandys and Jason Pillion and that whole team really appreciates it. And I think it'll look great. KJ, thanks for hopping on the show real quick while you guys are rolling into San Antonio. Best of luck with all the coverage over the course of the next couple of days. Obviously, we'll be back here at the station looking forward to seeing everything that goes down in San Antonio, rooting for a Sandys and Randall Raiders win tomorrow.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys coming up at 5 o'clock and tonight at 10 for the post game of the Sandys match.
All right. We'll be right back with more Sports Drive right after this break.